everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not new here and you're not subscribed, baby, what are you doing? Today I'm here with my good sis Kayla.
Hey y'all, it's Kayla.
And we're basically just gonna be doing a girl talk video. So we're just gonna be talking, you know, touching on topics and stuff. I got a little bit of topics that people ask me to touch on, but like, I don't have a lot. You got some?
I'm gonna just pull something out of my head, y'all.
Okay.
Honestly, we're just gonna go with the flow.
Yeah. So let's get into it. We drinking Tay.
And we both got our own bottle.
Yeah. So yeah.
And I'm taking a shot, just this one shot. I had to get something to jump start.
Not that. Like, I had took a little cup for my TikTok, you know, to do a little 1 cup, 2 cup type situation. And it got me lit off like half a cup.
I'm ready to go ahead and take my little shot before we start.
Oh, yeah. You never been to heaven, have you? Ooh, we're still having. I be having TikToks in my head. Okay, so like, what you like?
I just want to let y'all know before we start this video, Chan went and got Skittles and I don't have none. So if y'all see me over here sad, that's why. But you can continue.
Kayla didn't ask for Skittles. It's the braids. Me.
I want Skittles.
Okay, so I asked like, what are some things people wanted me to talk about in a girl talk video? Somebody said hygiene tips.
Ooh.
So like, what are some like hygiene tips that you have for the girls and the boys?
Basic hygiene. You boys, y'all need a lot of work. I'm gonna have to get y'all she ain't gonna help that y'all out. Baby, y'all need a lot of work. But for the girls, let's just start with the shower routine. Showering, you know, just how we go about that. When you first get in the shower, I feel like you should have like a soap that you use to really just cleanse yourself first. Like get all the dirt, get everything off you. And with that, I be using Dr. Brown. Did you use that? I use a peppermint one because it made my skin feel a little soft and bubbly. So I use that like when I first get in the shower, just like when I rinse off, you know, get nice and wet. But like my go-to soap, like my go-to that I use is Dove. I use either the Dove, the regular white one, or I use the sensitive skin one sometimes. But that's like my go-to soap. And then if I just want an extra poof on top, I usually switch back and forth between Method and Olay.
Okay, yeah. So hygiene tips, I don't have like a lot of hygiene tips because I've never been the type of person that used a lot of products or needed to use a lot of products. I would basically just say like, make sure you are washing your behind every day. So
especially if you're on your cycle.
Yeah. I recommend Method Body. I use Method Body or Dove bar soap. I make sure you lotion when you get out the shower. And if it's one of those days where you feel like you want to do something or you just want to smell good, a signature perfume. But that's really it for me. Like, I don't use a lot of products. I've never been the type of girl to like go heavy on a product. So yeah, I keep it real basic. So
yeah, unless like when I'm like on that time of the month, a thing that I do is apple cider vinegar. If I'm at home, now that I'm at school, I don't have a tub. Even if I did, I wouldn't use it. But if you soak in apple cider vinegar, just like take a half of a cup of apple cider vinegar, put it in with your bath and just soak in it. It kind of helps with like odor or anything like that with you being on your cycle. Apple cider vinegar, you know, the little pills that you get from Walmart, the little apple pills or whatever, those work too. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Drink plenty of water. I know if you struggle, like, you know, if you're sexually active or something like that, and sometimes you do struggle with like bacterial infections and stuff like that. I sometimes take pH suppositories. I just found out about those not too long ago from TikTok. And I've never been the type to struggle with that, but I just wanted to try it and see how it was because, yeah, that's my business. Like, I'm not going to tell y'all that YouTube. But
now that you're thinking about that, I do take cranberry pills every day. I don't really know what it does for real, but I know that I take them every day. So yeah, just to add a little spice to the routine. Oh, and vitamins. I take women vitamins too.
Wait, which kind you take?
Multi Pro by Oli or something.
I know which ones you're talking about. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I don't take vitamins every time. I only take vitamins like once I run out. It takes me a minute to go restock. Let's just say that I'm not trying to restock yet. So. But if I do, I just take the women's multivitamins. I need to find a good vitamin though. But yeah, that's just my tip, really. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory. Just make sure you get in the shower. Make sure you're keeping yourself up. And if you're sexually active, you should know what to do in those type of situations. You and whoever, you know, just be out here being safe and make sure you're keeping your hygiene up, you know?
Yep. For the males,
please wash y'all beeps.
I'm
sorry,
wash.
Wash y'all beeps, because a lot of times, not only can females cause a lot of things, but men do too. With them not being sanitary at most of the time, and that can cause infections and things like that. So males need to keep up on that too, because y'all, they be forgetting. They think it's just all females. Oh, you dirty, you that, but it's coming from you. So
yeah, I would definitely recommend wash your behind every day. Drink a lot of water. Don't always be so hairy. Like,
yeah, hey, I don't. A lot of hair is just like, I just know it's sweat and all type of bacteria getting trapped up in there. So I feel like every once in a while you need to cut a few strands off or something. You gotta do something.
Yeah, so that's my main thing with me for boys. Just make sure you washing up every day. Not a lot of hair. You drinking water, you eating fruit. Please
drink water, because a lot of y'all males, y'all be out here smoking backwoods, all type of stuff, and just that ain't right. You gotta put some type of water into your diet.
Okay, so moving on to the next one. Relationship advice.
Whoa.
That's a pretty broad.
That's not like a little slim question. That's a question that's like an overall question. You gotta get more into detail.
So like, well, let me see. Let me see. It's in my photos. So I don't know where to start with relationship.
I can't give a little bit of relationship advice.
Okay.
And I'm not saying I take my own advice, because I'm gonna kind of be a hypocrite when it comes to this, because I be doing this. But one thing I can vouch and say that I need to stop doing is, I'm not in a relationship, but when I be messing with people, I tend, and Chan can vouch for me, I tend to call my friends and tell my friends what this person then did, and then I go right back to that person, and then I call them again like, girl, let me tell you what happened. I feel like when you messing with somebody, keep that between y'all. Keep all the negative energy, anything that's going on, keep that between y'all. Unless it's something positive, like, if you finna get married, let me know so I can pick, you know. But if it's just something basic, like y'all done got into it in 5 minutes later, y'all finna be right back messing with each other, just keep me out of it. Please don't tell me nothing to do with it. Because a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, if your friend really mess with you and you tell them one thing this man did, they not gonna like that man no more. And you gonna be oh so in love. Now your friends think you dumb as hell.
I'm glad that you just said that, because I actually just touched on that in my private story like a week ago. And I mean, it's not that like I don't want to hear what my friends going through, or I don't want them to be able to convince me, because it's just, you know, some stuff you just can't, you know, tell your friends, like, and it's not like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, everybody has their opinions. Like, I have my opinions. Everybody, you know, especially when it comes to their friends, is gonna tell you like, I feel this type of way, and most likely they gonna stick with that feeling. So I just feel like it's best that you keep, you know, certain stuff to yourself, you know. Yeah, it's best that you do that, because everybody's opinionated these days. And I'm always gonna be the type of person that my friends can come to, talk to. I feel like I never have like a permanent judgment on their relationships. Like you can tell me that you just got into it with him today, and I'd be like, girl, fuck that. And then tomorrow you back cool with him. I'm like, yeah, that's game. Like
exactly.
But
You
everybody's
gonna
not
go
like
with
that.
whatever. I'm gonna support you 100%. That's how I am too. But at the same time, don't ask me because I'm crazy. So I'm gonna tell you to do some crazy stuff, and you're gonna be mad at me. And I'm just gonna be like, well, you should.
Yeah, so I don't feel like you can't tell your friends. I just feel like you gotta know who.
But let me tell y'all this: if you tell your friends something, don't be mad when your friends give you a certain response because you opened up to them and you told them. So you can't get mad at me for telling me for me telling you that he not shit. You can't get mad at me.
Yeah.
Like that's not very P of you.
What's some more relationship advice? I feel like if
Boundaries.
yeah.
You gotta learn how to respect each other's boundaries in a relationship. I know as a female, it'd be hard with like the whole trust issues with your person, significant other going out, going to different parties, and just doing this, that, and the third. Or as a like men be hypocrites too. Some of y'all watching this, y'all do be hypocrites. Y'all be telling y'all homies, I don't care what she do, but y'all be in our messages like bring your ass home. Like who does that? Like, I feel like y'all should be able to respect each other's boundaries, give each other just a tad bit of space. You know, it don't always have to be y'all 24/7 and you getting on him or him getting on you 24/7. Like, respect each other's boundaries and respect each other's personal space. That's what it should be.
I agree. I won't lie. I myself have problems with, I wouldn't say respecting people's boundaries, but like getting too much in the brackets of your boundaries, if that makes sense. Like,
Okay, what you mean?
like, what's a boundary somebody might have? Like, what is a boundary somebody
I'm
might
trying
have?
to think. It's different boundaries that people like. What's one of your boundaries that you have when you're dealing with somebody?
One of my boundaries.
I feel like one of my boundaries when I'm talking to somebody is you have to let me have free time with my friends because I don't want to be that type of person to be like, oh, I'm gonna leave. Y'all can't hang out with y'all today. I'm gonna go with my men, or I can't hang out. Like, I just want to have time for my friends. Like, it's a time for me to be with my men. It's a time for me to be with my friends. Like, that's one boundary I got. I gotta learn how to have time for everybody in my life, if that makes sense. And if you can't respect that, then we can't be together. And y'all, disclaimer, this shit is making me hot.
Yeah, I agree with that boundary. I feel like you have to let me go out, be out, and enjoy myself. Like, when you are like getting on me about, oh, you want to be outside, you want to do that, that's a problem with me because I'm young. Like, I'm 21, and it's not like first of all, I've been going outside for a long time, but I'm still young. Like, this is stuff I want to do. I want to go outside and have fun. Like, this is what I want to do. And it's not like I'm going outside and cheating, talking to people or something. So I just feel like that's one boundary I have. You gotta let me go outside.
But as you should go outside because you young, you making money. You feel me? You don't got no kids. You just out here living life. That's something you should do. So when people be like, when a person tell me like, oh, I don't want you going outside, I don't want you doing this, why you don't want me going outside?
Right.
I'm young. I could see if we was married, then there would be more boundaries put into place. But as of right now, while you young, I feel like you should live life, be turned a little bit, just have a little bit of fun, but at the same time, respect it at the same time.
As long as the respect is there.
As long as the respect is there.
Now that we touching on that, I feel like I was dealing with somebody that like didn't like. I mean, like, you could play with them, you could joke around, but like it was like to a certain extent, and I'm one of them people.
I play too damn much.
I'm gonna go to the furthest extent when it comes to playing around, when it comes to joke, all that, and it's like they didn't like that shit, and I kept doing it. So I feel like you just gotta know your partner and know like what's
you gotta know your limit.
Yeah, I don't know my limits though.
You gotta definitely know your limits. I tend to take shit overboard. I think another thing with boundaries, it's not even boundaries. It's just as far as myself. I need to learn how to like not react quick. Like, I need to learn how to think. My mom used to always tell me think before I speak, but I feel like I need to think before I do certain things, because I tend to act out and react in a certain way that it don't even take all that.
I agree. I agree, because it's like, it be the heat of the moment. Like, whatever my man tells me to do at that moment,
especially when the liquor is in me. Because what the liquor tell me to do, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so what are some characteristics like that you would want your partner to embody? Like, what type of partner do you like?
Okay, what you mean?
Like, tell the camera, like, what do you like in a person? Like, what do you like a person to be like?
I love a very laid back person, and I only say that because I'm the complete opposite. I'm more outgoing, more turned, life of the party. So I like my partner to typically be laid back. You know, I love somebody that's really like non-judgmental too, very optimistic to things. Can always see things from the other point of view. You know, I like somebody that knows how to comprehend what I'm saying. And y'all, before my grandma and dad, she used to tell me like communication is not key, it's comprehension, because you can tell. She used to use this phrase like, you can bring a horse to the water and tell the horse to drink the water, but if he don't understand what you're saying, he's not gonna drink the water. So you gotta be able to comprehend what I'm saying. You gotta be able to listen. Not only, I don't need to hear you nag 24/7, but you gotta be able to listen to me, see my point of view, respect my feelings, respect yourself as well. You know, another characteristic I look for is somebody who's thoughtful. Like, I used to, back then when I used to deal with people, and I feel like I still do it now, but I'm slowly trying to grow out of it, but it takes time. I just used to settle. Like, just to settle, just because that person is cute or just because that person want to talk to me, I just used to settle for whatever. But I feel like in the future, a man has to have the characteristics of actually, he has to show me that he wants to be with me. I don't know if that's a characteristic or not, but he has to put in the time and the energy to show me that he wants to mess with me. I used to settle for people like, if I get a text back, okay, that's cool. I need to start settling for people that be like, oh, I'm gonna take you on a date, I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna do that for you, like, I'm gonna step for you. Because it's like, my daddy, he gonna step 100%. So if my daddy put on that example from day one, why would I settle for a man that can't even do that at step one? Like, that's embarrassing. Like, your daddy do all this for you, but you gonna settle for a man that just takes you back. Like, that's embarrassing. Yeah. So that's what I need to grow out of. But, you know, yeah, I'm gonna take a shot to that.
What characteristics do I want somebody? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the person that I'm dating, you male-wise, because male and girl-wise, I want somebody that I know is like not in control. Like, I wouldn't say it like, not like you leading me, but like
dominant.
You're dominant. Like, I like a dominant person. And like, I can't be in a relationship with nobody that I feel like I'm running over. Like, if I'm running over you, this not gonna work. You gotta be very dominant, very like well-mannered, I want to say.
Especially in this generation.
Yeah, like very well-mannered.
Disrespectful.
I feel like you also have to be smart and I wouldn't say goal-oriented, but like, you have to have a future in man. Like, I want to know, like, we working towards something.
Like, what's your next move in life? Like, I don't need you sitting here pause and thinking because life's too short. So you gotta have some.
Like, even if we gotta figure it out together, that's what we gonna do.
That's even better.
Like, but yeah, I need somebody that we wants to get somewhere. Like, gotta go. Like, yeah, it's a big future. I like smart people. What else do I like? What's your love language?
Y'all gonna hate me, ladies gonna hate me when I say this, but my love language is buying people things. I hate physical touch. Do not fucking touch me. Like, too much touch. Like, I like to be touched, but too much excessively touching me, like, just stop. Like, I don't like to be touched like that. Like, unless you know, I'm talking this Facebook, YouTube, you know, if it's that time of night, yeah, you can touch me. But like just in general, too much touching is just, it's gonna blow me. It's gonna sound crazy, but like, do you like cuddling when you go to sleep?
When I first fall asleep, but like after that, like it's a wrap. Like I be on my own.
Y'all,
if you know me, you know.
But when I'm finna go to sleep, I'll roll the other way.
Me
like,
too.
Do not touch me. And I don't understand how people be laid up like cuddled up, laying on top of like that's cool.
But I also like that too. I don't know. It just depends on the night.
When my ass finna, no, you got to move. It's too hot. You got to move. Like, but yeah, I think my love language is bad people things because I like to see the smile on somebody's face. I like to be like, and I'm that type of person. Every time something come around, I be like, oh, look what I got you. I be like, I gotta surprise you. But I'm gonna just tell you, like, I be so happy when I back up things because I love to see people's smiles on their faces. Like, thought about me, like, yeah. And I'm usually when I back people things, I'm the type of person that I back stuff that people talk about but they never ask for. Be like, I want this, and then skip to a different conversation, and then look, I got it, and all you did was talking about it.
I like that. I like that in people I'm dating. Like, some of my love languages is gifting. Like, if somebody that ever like dated me and really paid attention to me, I love when people like just bad me stuff. Like bad me shit. I love that. I have to be like words of affirmation. Like, you gotta tell me like you want this, you want me, because then I'm gonna start thinking like, oh,
I like reassurance too.
Yeah, like you gotta tell me like.
And a lot of people be thinking like, oh, that means you insecure, but like, I think reassurance just comes from you need to reassure me, especially in this generation. It's just something that I like to hear. I mean, what woman wouldn't want to hear, oh, I want you, I want to be with you, like, that's just something that a lot of people just like to hear. It don't have nothing to do with being insecure. But look at us, do you think we insecure?
I mean, everybody got their insecurities, don't get me wrong,
but like, do you think we out here like, you feel me, like, no.
Yeah, so yeah, gifting.
Definitely gifting.
If I like you a lot, like, you can like touch on me. I don't know, like hold my hand, give me hugs.
I don't know why I don't like this stuff. Especially if we in public, like,
oh my god, if you hold my hand in public, I'm gonna marry you.
Y'all, I am like, I don't know if I'm a tomboy. Like, don't touch me. Don't hold my hand in public. You can walk next to me. You can put your arm around me. But all that holding hands, kissing me on my neck, I'm like, back up. I don't know.
Tay got me.
Tay do got us. If y'all don't know who Tay is, skip to the point of go all the way back to the front of the video.
Okay. How do you manage your mental health?
Honestly, this gonna sound really weird, but this is what works for me. I usually call my friends. I lie and tell them I'm checking up on them, but really I just want to talk. I love talking to my friends. Like, I be calling her randomly. I know she go, why is Kayla calling me at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning? I know you're probably like, why the fuck?
Wait, Kayla will call you at 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, girl, what the hell?
Jimmy, and she don't even be trying to be like mad when she wake up. She just answer the phone like, yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? All happy and bubbly, like, girl, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Why?
Especially if like she go outside the night before and get lit, she's going to call you in the morning.
But what kills me is she'll be on the phone, she'll listen to everything I gotta say, then she like, yeah, but I'm gonna call you when I wake up. I'm like, this girl don't even walk for real. Like, what the heck?
Like,
but I be up, like, I don't know why I be like, that's how I deal with my mental health. Like, if I need somebody to talk to, I don't care what time it is, I'm gonna call my friends. And I'm not even gonna make it about me. I just want to talk because I know they care. So it's like, I just want to be around. I just want somebody to listen to me. That, and I drink. I drink a lot, so that's another reason how I cope with it. But I just be drinking with my mental health. That's not good. So maybe I should take Shannon advice. But me personally, I'm gonna have a drink, as you can see right now. But
when it comes to a drink, I'm like, hey,
a couple of them.
I think the way that I deal with my mental health, I'm different. Like, I don't like to talk to people when I'm going through shit. Like, I literally, you won't hear from me from like a whole week. Like, when I'm going through something, like, I just like to be by myself. Sometimes I just be needing them breaks. Like, I'm one of them people that, like, sometimes I just gotta be by myself. And that's just what it be sometimes. I try to read a book, stay in the house, watch some shows. Like, mostly solitude. Like, yeah.
So you want to see people that just like to be alone?
Yeah, like if I'm going through something, I go, literally, I come all the way out here by myself.
And I'm one of those people that just like to be around people. You wouldn't even think I was going through life. When I'm going through something, my most deepest times, like I'm usually outside drinking. Like that's just what keeps me sane. Like I'm like, let me go to the bar.
Let me go turn up. Now I won't lie. Sometimes when I am going through stuff, I be texting my friends like, we gotta turn up.
I need a drink. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's happy. What else? How long should it take to get in a relationship?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Tay telling me one thing, and I really want to.
What the Tay telling you? Listen to the Tay.
The Tay don't know what they talking about. Honestly, I feel like you're just gonna, and I know people hate when I say it, but you're just gonna know when the time is right, when you should get into a relationship with somebody. When you feel like this person has excelled in every aspect of what you see in that person, then that's one way of showing you. When you don't listen to me, y'all. I don't know. I'm toxic, and I'm not even in a relationship. I've been in a relationship since freshman year of college, okay? So I really don't know. But I guess when you just feel like you just need that person, I really don't know. I wouldn't take my advice. So give these people some advice.
So I'm a relationship girl. One thing about me, I'm being in a relationship. It's kind of sick, but like, I be in relationships. I feel like it should take 3 to 6 months. The old me would say it's a good 3 months, but the new me is like, okay, we getting older, we developing, we trying to figure stuff out. Like, we need to know for sure. So the older me is like 6 months, and that's it. But like the past me be like, baby, we got 3 months to wife me.
Okay, so why you say 3 to 6 months though? Like, what you need to see? I feel
like in those 3 to 6 months, you should know, like, if I you should know I love this person. Like, I love this person. Like, they got a lot of characteristics that I fuck with. Like, we bond. Like, I really see myself going a distance with this person. So, like, I feel like it takes 3 to 6 months to know that.
3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 months. If anything after that, dang, I need to take my own advice. But anything after that, it's like, let it go, because they don't want to be with you for real.
Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't, y'all ladies, let me tell you, if you ain't know what you're getting, let it go. Let it go and let God. Just let it go.
They don't want to be with you for real. If they let it pass 6 months, just let it go. What's your biggest fear in relationships?
My biggest fear probably would be, considering the past, it probably be losing my significant other. Because I lost mine in the past, so that would probably be my biggest fear, especially without saying a proper goodbye. Because when I lost my significant other in the past, we was into it like really, really bad. Like calling each other names, cursing each other out, police involved, all type of stuff. And then I just get this phone call like he passed away, and it's just like I didn't get to say goodbye. It's like you don't never know when that last hug is. That's why I'm so big when I'm dealing with somebody. I'm always like, be safe. I'm praying for you. Have a nice night out. All that. So, and that's typically why I want to spend a lot of time with the person I'm dealing with, because you never know when your last time is. I hate arguing sometimes. I say sometimes because when I'm drunk, I'm gonna argue. But like most of the time, I hate arguing. I really do.
That's understandable. I feel like my biggest fear in a relationship is like is you knowing me like to the fullest extent and leaving me. Like
opening up?
Yeah, like me opening up to you, and you know literally everything about me, like the smallest details. And you like, just leave me. Like, I would feel so like naked and exposed after that. Like, I wouldn't even know what to do with myself. Like, that's my biggest fear.
I didn't tell you everything, and now you just feel like this is just the easy way out. Like, that's nothing. I hate opening up to people, and then you just find, and that goes for relationships, friendships, anything. I hate opening up to people. So if I open up to you, goddamn it, we locked in, some type of way.
Yeah. And if you leave me, I'm gonna be like,
going nowhere.
Yeah, so like that's my biggest fear in relationships. How do you keep good friends? Or well, how do you know someone is a good friend?
You know somebody's a good friend when you're dealing with that person, and they can bring out nothing but like the positive in you. Like, no shade, but the friends I had in the past would bring out nothing but the negative. Like, I was depressed every day, I was crying every day, I was going through it, I was going through this, that, and the third, like all type of stuff that I couldn't even name. Like, I drink now, but I typically drink because I want to drink. When I was hanging with them, I was drinking because I had to drink, if that made sense. Like, dealing with the friends I deal with now, it's like, it's nothing but like good vibes when I'm around them. It's nothing but like just straight love. Like, if I call them, it's like, oh, we can talk about this, we can talk about that. Like, when I call them, it's never no, oh, you did this, you did that, so what happened with so-and-so, so-and-so. Like, we never sit on the phone gossiping, we never sit on the phone arguing, we never doing negative. It's always, let's do this, well, we should do that, or we need to try this, and we need to try that. Like, it's always ideas or something, some sort of something just popping out. You know, so I feel like that's how you know when somebody is a good friend, when they bring out nothing but the positive in you. If they bring out negative in you, they're not a good friend.
I agree with that. I feel like you know when your friends are good friends when you comfortable. Lip gloss.
Okay. I look so fat, I bet.
She
walking
keeps saying
away.
it.
I hope you edit that out.
Okay.
Because I did look big.
Anyways, this girl's delusional. I feel like you know when your friends are good friends, like when it's like good vibes. Like you can feel the good vibes. Like if you get around people and be like, ugh, or like I gotta like hold myself together. Like
I gotta get around you.
Yeah, like if I'm looking forward to being around you, we good friends. Like if I can come to you about stuff, we good friends. If I can come to you and not feel judged, we're good friends. If I have no problem calling you, we good friends. Like you know when you got good friends or not.
Dude, yeah, you should definitely know when you got good friends. Another way you should know if you got good friends, and this is a big one for me, is if you're going out with your friends and they don't look out for you, that's not a good friend. Regardless, anything, it's anything. If your friends don't be like, if you don't got it and your friend got it, but they not offering it, that's not a good friend. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. That's not a good friend. It's just little stuff you should know. So yeah,
I agree. I think somebody said, why are guys always cheating?
Y'all, I would have to go down the street and ask that question because I know a cheater personally. But oh, let me take my sip to that.
Well, I mean, if somebody is cheating on you,
ooh, wee. Somebody's cheating on you, call 911. That's us, and we can handle this problem.
I'm gonna handle that for sure. You better ask.
We can definitely handle that for you.
But I don't know. I feel like if somebody is cheating on you, it's something that
it's something going on.
It's something going on, like either personally or in a relationship.
And before he said no, it's not because his grandma died.
It's definitely not because his grandma.
Because they always say that.
It's not because he used to sweep carpets with brooms. Like it's none of that.
Man, it's none of that. It's not because they just got a lot going. No, sweetheart, it's nothing that you're doing. Nah, most likely sometimes it's maybe you're not the one. And that's okay, because you don't have to be that one for that guy. There are 7 billion people in the world. You could be that one for many other people. He may seem like he a 10 out of 10, but I promise you, it's somebody out there that's 100 out of 100 that's going to do everything over and beyond to deal with you. You feel what I'm saying? So just because he cheated on you don't mean you losing sleep over him. If he cheat on you, call us. We going to go to the liquor store and we going to talk about it.
Yeah. After that, I'm going to go handle it.
And we're going to go handle it once we get the liquor in our system. But first, we got to go to the liquor store. That's it.
We don't even gotta go to the liquor store first. We can go to the liquor store after, cause
I mean, we can honestly do both.
I gotta handle it.
But we got liquor here already, so if you don't want to stop, just call us and we got some.
For sure, always got
liquor. Yeah.
Okay, so this video is 35 minutes long now.
We was talking for 30 minutes. What was talking to these people about? Everything we said in this video. We don't even take our own advice, but just know.
I'm gonna start taking my own advice, but that was a video. That was a girl talk video.
We could cheers to that. That was definitely a girl talk video.
It's not even like we drinking Casamigos or something. We sitting up here.
Wait, sure. No, Transport is liquor.
For sure that.
Yes, you too. We're both over 21. But this is liquor, so don't tell me this one, because it's not. It don't taste like no man either.
And the fact that y'all selling this stuff for $8, y'all.
The fact that y'all selling it on the wine side is what's getting me. Because it should have been on the liquor.
It definitely should have. That is what gets.
But yeah, y'all, we finna probably listen to music, do a few TikToks, you know?
Yeah.
Finish our bottle.
Yes, I'm finna go find it. It's this TikTok I want to do. But yeah.
Definitely finna finish our bottle, because y'all, I don't know if y'all can see that, but y'all probably can't see that. How do YouTube do
How
it?
much? I got a lot left.
Y'all, look how much I got left. I've been over here sitting.
Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. What's your Instagram?
Yes, y'all better like, comment, and subscribe to my friend. If y'all don't, we're gonna have beef and don't watch again. And I can see who's watching. I just want to say that. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, go watch all the other videos before this. And that's just that on that. And repost. And tell a friend to subscribe. Period. And y'all can go follow me on Instagram at K. Hold on. I changed my name a lot, y'all. Oh, Simone. SIMONE .KAYY. Simone.K. Yeah, that's me.
That's on period. I'm gonna put IG name up there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.